Hey, what's up again everyone, and welcome back to another high-grade Build Fighters review. This time it's Kijima's Gundam Portent, or as she refers to it in the anime, Portento. And this is the first Team Celestial Sphere high-grade release, so let's check it out. Based on the Sakibure, the 00 influence really shines through here, though the Portent shows off a slightly more curved aesthetic than the Sakibure. Also, some Exia has been thrown into the mix, which is very apparent in the head unit, as well as the GN drive in the chest. An incredibly random choice for a fairly major character's mobile suit, it does invoke more whys than wows from me. But undeniably, this is another epic custom mobile suit variant, like Build Fighters Try keeps pumping out. The colors here dominated by a very organic green and white, complemented by yellow around the waist. And combining that color scheme with those wings, it has a very insect or fairy-like feel to it. And the surface of those wings features some very nice panel lining opportunities. But the highlight of this kit has to be the generous amount of clear green parts included, which are used in the head, wings, legs, and the GN drive. In unison with those silver foil seals underneath, these seriously catch the light, and from the right angles they appear as though they're actually glowing. The same green parts are used in the GN Pierce sword, also to amazing effect. As for foil seals, nothing too drastic here, mainly plain silver stickers for under the clear green parts, and like I already mentioned, they look incredible. So here is Portent with everything that it comes with, and that's the base, 2 holding hands, 2 fists, and a dynamic open left hand. The GN Smash Rifle, which consists of white and grey plastic, as well as a green foil seal for on the sight. Next up with a grey handle, that epic clear green for the blade, as well as 2 big white foils, is the GN Pierce sword. This thing does look awesome even though we have to make do with foils for the white sections. Mounted on the rear of the waist unit are the beam sabers, and this kit includes 2 long and 2 short beam effect parts. And just like the GN Smash Rifle and the GN Pierce Sword, these are held with the holding hands. Onto articulation, and the Portent absolutely fails at the squat, due to a very limited articulation at the waist unit towards the front. But it does have great balance due to those crazy heels. This isn't the case however with the lateral articulation at the waist, as the Portent can get quite deep into the splits. Waist and shoulder articulation is also very limited, with next to no upwards movement at the shoulder. And also the shoulder joint is fairly loose and falls out with the lightest touch. The waist joint as well is also a bit on the loose side. Portent can really pull off the Rose in Zulu, with great arm and neck articulation. This kit aces the Isle Strike as it does excel at wide spread out poses such as this. But that's about it really. This particular joint at the upper arm is incredibly loose and does cause a lot of headaches. The same goes for the wrist, it can get quite loose at times. Sometimes it will hold, but sometimes it won't. This kit's absolute best features is the clear green parts which literally glow when they catch the light at the right angle. But to be blatantly honest, that is the only thing that stands out to me about it. In so many ways, this is a kit that reminds me of why I gave up on high-grade Gundam for so long. Loose parts, weak joints, limited articulation. It's not riddled with these issues, but it has enough of each to not be on par with the last few high-grade releases. And it's just a plain pain in the ass to pose. High-grade 00 kits were pretty terrible, and this keeps up the tradition quite well. Not the worst, but definitely not the best. So as always, thanks for watching, and make sure to come back for more Gunpla reviews. See you next time.